Hello everybody, Papa Blue Shirt. Today I'm gonna ride the Blue Bomber. Actually, I rode the Jumbo already today. I rode 50 miles earlier today, and I decided I'm gonna take the H8 out this afternoon. The thing about my Jumbo, the battery's really tight in here, and I have a heck of a time getting it out sometimes. And so today I'm just gonna ride this instead of messing with that. But I'm going to hook up an extra battery on that one, so I'll be doing that soon, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, today we're going to ride the H8 and put some more miles on it. I'll probably do 25 or 30 miles a day. It's probably going to be my limit, not because I'm lazy or anything, but the heat index is a 99 right now. It's probably kind of crazy to go out today, but I'm going to do it. Here's these Heb Allscape tires. I got over 5,000 miles on those things. And they're still holding up really well. Still look like brand new. And anyways, let's get going. I ain't gonna spend much time talking here because it's hot. Well, I feel kind of dumb. I took off without my helmet and my gloves. I usually have them hanging on the bike, and and that usually reminds me to put them on. But I looked down and my hands were bare and I thought, something's wrong here. I'm not getting senile, I'm just getting old. All right, now I think I'm ready. Yeah, we're not going to win no speed awards today probably because I want to kind of take it easy because, 99 heat index, that's kind of out there. I don't think if I was riding a regular bike, I'd probably be going out right now, but told my wife if it gets too hard, I can always just use the motor. And that's the neat thing about an e-bike, You can usually always get home because, you can just set the cruise control and just ride. So, yeah, I really love e-bikes. And I haven't ridden this thing for a while, and it just feels like home every time I come back to it. But I think I am going to put a handlebar extension on it maybe. But yeah, this is nice. Yep, I went down here in the bottoms so I can maybe get in some shade because it's pretty intense out here. I told my friend, I said, if you read in the newspaper about some old man that was out there and had heat stroke and passed out on the road, it was probably me. He said, well, hopefully you won't do that today, so hope not. I'd much rather battle the heat though than I would the cold. The extreme cold really gets to me. You're riding along at 35 miles an hour and 18 degrees, that's pretty intense. Yeah, as you may or may not know, I put 155 millimeter cranks on here, and it really does make a difference. I can really tell that my legs don't have to travel as far. You wouldn't think just, 15 or 20 millimeters would matter that much, but it sure does. Especially when you're short like me, then you don't have to rock so far back and forth. So yeah, I really like it. Yeah, we went about 6 miles so far. Yeah, this right here is kind of riding I'm looking for today. Back in these trees like this, it's probably 10 or 15 degrees cooler back here. So yeah. Too bad the whole thing wasn't like that. It'd be really nice. Well, I don't know if they're working on this up here today. Yesterday I come through and I saw they had the bridge done. I couldn't believe it. Just have a bunch of little odds and ends to do, I think, yet, but hopefully I can get through here today again. Got it done really fast. I haven't been over here in a while, so maybe it's just time going by. But yeah, look at this. Isn't this nice? There's a lot of big machinery here. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be out here on a Saturday. Yeah, but mostly I've left is smoothing out the road and gathering up all their stuff, it looks like. That's nice. I like going this way because I never come over here because there's no way out if that road's not open. But the road's open, I can come over here and do a little bit of riding over here. Well, I went over this little hump here and it looks like I broke a spoke. I heard it spinning around in there. So I'm gonna have to pull it out. See, it's missing right there. So yeah, I have to fix that. Hopefully it'll stay together till I get home. See if I can put this up here. Be careful hitting over bumps now today. I don't know if you can see that down there, but it looks like my wheel's wobbling. Now it might have been like that before, who knows, but gotta take it easy here. Well, maybe it's a good thing it happened today. I need to grease these hub motors. So I can have the spokes on hand already, and I can do it when I do that. Put the new spokes in there and true up the rim here so it doesn't wobble no more. Just trying to look on the bright side of things. Well, I come 13.6 miles so far. Looks like everything's about the same. Got a little wobble there. I don't think it's getting any worse, so I'll do my ride a little different than I had planned now, but it can be expected after you get 14,000 miles on. I did have a spoke break one time when I was changing the tire, so I put a thinner gauge on there, so maybe it's the same one. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice back here in the shade, especially when the sun goes behind the cloud. I mean, it drops probably 10 degrees instantly. All those chicken barns really smell. Especially in this heat, boy, they really stink. I couldn't stand living around them. It'd be too intense for me. They'd have to leave their windows closed all the time. Which I'm sure they do. But if you lived here, you wouldn't be able to keep your windows closed. It's not a bad looking house on the outside. Yeah, it's weird, a big long train just went by going one way, and then now one went back the other way, so must have a switching yard, which they do up the road, but man, that was fast. I only went around the block once. Well, we're at 22 miles. Doesn't appear to be getting any worse. So maybe I can finish my ride. Well, 28 miles. The sun went behind the clouds, so that's nice. Been working on that house for a while now. Getting it pretty much all done now, it looks like. They finally got the blacktop on the road up here. It was rough for a while. Some real nice hills over here. Yeah, those dogs back there don't chase me too much anymore. Pretty much got them trained now, I guess. Leave me alone. 32 miles. Put it on cruise because I'm going into the wind right now. Well, we're at 36 miles. Guess I'll head toward the house. Oh, you can sure tell when you're down here in the shade. I went over the bridge and I dropped my selfie stick back there and had to walk back in the sun, and boy, that was hot. I should have just turned around and went back and got it, but I just stopped and hopped off my bike and went back and got it, and boy, it was rough. Oh, there's a farmer out there. Looks like he's making a trough to let the water drain. But look how deep this is here. I've seen this all the way up to the road. Pretty scary when it's that deep. But I will say I like this display better than the other one. I can see what's going on better on this one. But it is what it is. We're over 14,000 miles on this thing, so it's kind of dear to my heart. But I must be feeling a little better to be able to ride this. I'll have about 93 miles or something on the day, so Not too shabby for an old man with a bad back and bad hip that can barely walk. I kind of gauge my progress by how many pain pills I have to take. And these last few days I haven't been taking any pain pills. That's not to say that it hasn't been painful, but it hadn't gotten to the point where I had to have more pain pills. So I hate taking them, but sometimes I just can't help it. Oh, back there I come up on a turn and the Amish buggy there. Didn't know how the horse was going to react. It was a little skittish, but it didn't really do anything. So, and then right before that, I passed Amish buggy that was hauling hay. Hot day to be doing hay. I seen a guy burning tree branches today. I can't imagine doing that on a hot day like this. But then there's people who probably can't imagine being out on a bike ride like this either. Yeah, see if the sheep are out here today. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Well, there's what we did. 41.7. So that means about 92 on the day. Took me an hour and 42 minutes. I kind of took it easy because of that spoke, but 14,188. So there's that spoke here. Looks like it made it. No, what's wrong? It looks like it probably just rusted or something. Anyways, so I'll have to fix that probably before I ride this again. So that'll be a good time to grease the rear motor and maybe do the front at the same time. So if you want to see how I do that, just stay tuned. 92 miles for an old man with a bad back. Not too shabby, if I don't say so myself. Hopefully I won't regret it tonight. But anyways, it was a fun ride. I had a fun time, and it was neat going over that new bridge. Other than my selfie stick popping out of my thing here, and I had to go back and get it. But man, it was warm. It was hot. But it wasn't too bad as long as you were moving. And when you were in the shade, it was okay. But if you had to stay in the sun for very long, you could get a heat stroke really fast. But yeah, so the bike's looking good. Other than my spoke that it was broken. I hit a pretty big hump, and that's when I heard something. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. It sounded like something was wrapping up in there. And so I figured I better stop and see what it was. And I was hoping it was like a piece of wire or something on the road, but I saw the spoke just dangling there, so then I knew it was a spoke. But maybe it's a good thing, because if it was that weak, it would have broke probably when I greased the rear motor, and then I wouldn't have had it on hand. So this way I can order it and have it on hand and be ready to change it. So yeah, alrighty, well, this is Papa Blue Shirt. Thanks for riding with me today on my H8, the Blue Bomber, and yeah, it was fun, and trying to rack up the miles. I'm trying to get this one to 15,000 and my other one to 15,000 by the end of this year. So it's a pretty tall order for a guy with a bad back, but I'm half crazy. So yeah, alrighty. Well, goodbye. Good luck. May the good Lord take a liking to you.